By the end of this lesson, students will be able to identify vertical angles and find the measures of vertical angles. Two angles are vertical angles if they share a common vertex and their sides form two pairs of opposite rays. Vertical angles are not adjacent. Two angles are vertical angles if their sides form two pairs of opposite rays. Notice here that we have an intersection of two line segments. We have ray BA, which is opposite ray BC. We have ray BD, which is opposite ray BE. Notice that angle ABD is congruent to angle EBC. They're what we call vertical angles. Notice also that angle DBC is congruent to angle ABE. They're also vertical angles to each other and are thus congruent. So angle ABD is congruent to angle EBC. Angle ABE is congruent to angle DBC. Solve for x. Notice here that we have two vertical angles. Their sides form two pairs of opposite rays and the angles are equal to each other. Therefore, x is equal to 76 degrees. Solve for x. Notice that the sides form two pairs of opposite rays and the angles are equal to each other. 100 equals 2x. To solve this, we use algebra. We're going to divide both sides by 2. 100 divided by 2 equals 50. And 2x divided by 2 equals x. Therefore, 50 equals x. Notice that the sides of two angles form two pairs of opposite rays, and the angles are thus equal to each other because they're vertical angles. To solve for x, we would set 1/3 x equal to 32. To solve this, we're going to use algebra. So we're going to multiply both sides by 3. 3x divided by 3 equals 32 times 3. X equals 96. Notice that for the two angles, their sides form two pairs of opposite rays. Thus, the angles are equal to each other by definition of vertical angles. So to set up the equation and solve for x, we would write 40 equals 2 divided by 5 times x. The first step is to multiply both sides by 5. 40 times 5 gives us 200. 2x divided by 5 times 5 just leaves us with 2x. Next, we're going to divide both sides by 2. 200 divided by 2 is equal to 2x divided by 2. 200 divided by 2 equals 100. 2x divided by 2 equals x. Thus, x equals 100. Notice that their sides form two pairs of opposite rays and the angles are equal to each other due to the definition of vertical angles. Therefore, our equation would be 4x plus 18 is equal to 3x plus 23. To solve this, we're going to use algebra. So we're going to subtract 3x from both sides. 4x minus 3x gives us x. We're going to bring down the 18. 3x minus 3x equals 0, and we're going to bring down the 23. The next step is to subtract 18 from both sides. 18 minus 18 is 0, so we bring down the x. 23 minus 18 equals 5. Therefore, x equals 5. Students should now be able to identify vertical angles and find the measures of vertical angles.